Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you are watching the Post Market Show. So today it was Tuesday, and Tuesdays are FINNIFTY expiry, and today's expiry was after many weeks. It was a very stable, I would say. Market consolidated. It did not make any violent moves. It was pretty stable, and people who sold iron condos or iron flies, they probably made very good profits without making any adjustments as such. So this was again good expiry after many days, and in fact the overall markets were also consolidating. Nothing much happened. So let us get into the charts and see what has happened. So let's open up the Nifty. Let's start with FinNifty. Why not? It's was an expiry day. So FinNifty, you can see it opened slightly up around 20,346, and that was the high of the day. In the first candle itself, it made a high of 20,382, and it did come down, but it came down at 20,270. So if you want to talk about the range, it traded in a very small, which around 110 points is what traded, and it finally moved up as well towards the end. So very consolidating. Did not break 2400 400 on the upside, which we were taking as a resistance level, and did not come down at 20,200 as well. We thought of that as a support, and that both of them were respected. Good to see Nifty ending absolutely flat at down by 14 points. That's all. Coming to Nifty, Nifty also had a very consolidating day, as you can see. Markets, we talked about this trend line being broken yesterday at closing, and from there itself we had a gap up opening, but that was sold into, and markets gradually came down, and we did talk about 19730 acting as a resistance or support based on where the market is. So since it opened higher, it was working as a support. Finally at 12 o'clock it was broken, and then it was taken as a resistance. Once again markets broke above that level, so you can see it was a lot of sometimes up move, sometimes down move around 19,730 levels. Overall markets ended at exactly that level, 19,733. Bank Nifty was also flat today. Good to see Bank Nifty not falling further. So there are some supports coming in at Bank Nifty at the lower end of the spectrum. So that is good to see. So Bank Nifty, you can see, like other indices, it also opened with a slight gap up, and then it started to gradually come down, and thereby taking support at 45,470 levels, and then it slowly moved up, but it never closed above 45,600. It closed at 45,592. So this is Bank Nifty. So again, very stable, I would say. Mid caps today did not fall and did not go up as well, so it ended flat. So 0.03 percentage green. Mid caps did not do well, but small caps did move up 0.2 percentage up, and the up move was contributed by the cap up in the morning itself. Talking about sectors, again a very mixed situation with most of the stocks in the red, I would say, but it was Nifty IT which actually ruled the day today, 1.2 percentage up, and a solid green candle happening for the second straight day. So Nifty IT is looking strong, and apart from that, the other sectors which ended in the green are Nifty Private Bank, which is very slightly in the green. Metals also moved up very slightly, and farm up by 0.06 percentage. Rest, if you look at it, all of them are in the red. Again, not significant. Just reality is 1.77 percentage down, but rest all are in the green. Energy down by 0.26 percentage. PSU Bank today did not perform that well, down by 0.5 percentage, and FMCG down by 0.26 percentage. Nifty movers should also be balanced. Yes, we can see almost a 50-50 situation. Talking about movers of the day, HDFC Bank contributing the highest points. Then we have the Infosys and TCS as well. NTPC also there. Coal India moved up by 4.84 percentage, and HCL Tech. So it was the tech stocks, HDFC Bank and NTPC and Coal India, ruling the top 5 stocks in Nifty 50. Talking about draggers, we have Reliance Industries down by 1.4 percentage, then Power Grid, State Bank of India, ICICI Bank. So these are the stocks which dragged the Nifty down. FII activity shows that FIIs have slightly are lowering their selling volumes, and the selling is pretty much down. It is below 100 crores. It is 92.85 crores today, and DIIs have continued to support the market, buying for 1035 crores today. We did have some economic data to be announced, and they have come out. Japanese unemployment rate coming at 2.5 percentage, which is slightly lower than last time, which is good. And then what else we have? We have the India's manufacturing PMI data. It came at 57.7. That is a fantastic figure, because anything above 50 is considered really good. And it was even above expectation. Expectation was 57. It came at 57.7. That is really good, but this indicator is of not that much of an importance, so that is to be kept in mind. Then we have the German unemployment rate came out, and unemployment rate is at 5.6 percentage versus 5.7 percentage expectation. So that is lower than expected, lower than last month, looking good, I would say. And we also have some euro area unemployment rate also coming out at 6.4 percentage versus 6.5, which was expected. Again, a positive data. And US manufacturing PMI came at 46.4, which is lower than expected and also below 50. So this is definitely not a good situation, I would say, when you have India's data showing 57.7, whereas US manufacturing is so low for this month. So this is again not a good news, I would say. So this is all there is. Now let us look into the US markets and see how things are, what kind of things are happening over there. Yes, US markets are not looking so well, I would say. It is down, I think. Yeah, S&P 500 is down by 0.25 percentage. Dow Jones is slightly up 0.06 percentage, but with a negative bias. Nasdaq is also down by 0.15 percentage. US markets are not that bullish. They're consolidating, I would say. Global markets, if you look at first European markets, let's look at that. UK markets have moved down. French and German markets both have fallen significantly, more than 1.2 percentage, both of them. And UK markets are also down by 0.5 percentage. Global trend is showing slight bearishness, I would say, especially the European markets. On the Asian front, let's see what is the picture. Hong Kong index is down by 0.3 percentage and Chinese index down by 0.8 percentage for the second day, if you remember. But on the other hand, we have Japanese market supporting the bulls. It's up 0.9 percentage, and also Korean markets are up by 1.3 percentage. So overall, we can say Asian markets are doing fine, not moving down, not moving up. Overall, it is fine. European markets look slightly weak, and US markets are consolidating with a negative bias, is the overall situation in the global markets. India VIX fell again today by 1.25 percentage, but US VIX is up by 2.94 percentage at present. Coming to crude oil prices, crude oil prices yesterday made a high of 81.96, very, very close to $82. Now it is slightly down by 0.48 percentage. It is at 81.33. Gold prices, let's look at that. Okay, gold prices, after 2 days of moving up, it has come down with a lot of strength, 1.16 percentage down. So we can see sort of a trend line forming over here now with this fall. So gold is likely to remain in a downward trend, bearish, until and unless it touches 1923, I believe, and from there it can move up once again, or this downward sloping trend line is broken, then gold can definitely move up. So that is expected. Now that is the gold and crude oil. Dollar index, let's look at that. Now dollar index, if you look at it, it is up by 0.44 percentage once again. So dollar index is continuously rising. It's at 102.34 right now. So that is again not good for the equity markets, I would say, because dollar index shouldn't be on an uptrend, and it is in an uptrend, and that is the situation. Indian rupee has depreciated today by 0.1%. It is at 82.29. So DXY, I would say, not supporting the markets, and you can see that why the global bearishness is slightly there. Indian markets are also not moving up or down. So a lot of resistance are there up above. Talking about open interests, because expiry is just around the corner on Thursday. Nifty 19800 has the highest amount of call build up, and today as well, since it's moved down slightly, people sold a lot of call options at 19800, and down below supports are at 19600 and 700. So very close strike prices, I would say. Still, put call ratio has deteriorated from yesterday. It has it was around 0.8 or 9. It has come to 0.76. That is indicating bearishness. And back Nifty, same thing happened. A lot of call options have been added today into the system. So now the call is highest at 46,000, put highest at 45,500. So back Nifty is likely to trade in this 500 point range. And to intraday, if you look at it, 45,600, 45,700 added a lot of call options today. So this is the overall scenario of Nifty and Bank Nifty in terms of put call ratio. Both are indicating bearishness as well. So Nifty, again, price action wise levels, as we always discuss. Let's discuss that as well. So what would which levels to watch out for? So definitely 19730. Like I said, it is going to act as a support and resistance where the market is opening, and since the VIX is low, it is consolidating. So it is becoming very, I would say, it's getting a lot of noise near 19730. Upside, if you look at it, 19,818 is a resistance, 19,660 is an immediate support. So I expect if it moves up, if it touches this level, like, you can expect a sell-off from here, and same thing if it touches 19660, you can expect a buying from there, because support and resistance is immediate. That is what is there. And if you want to talk about the larger, or if you want to say what support is below 19660, we have 19566. So these are the resistance and supports to watch out for. And up above, if you're looking at that, I would say 19,870 can be acting as a resistance in case the markets are moving up. These are the levels to watch out in case of Nifty, expecting a consolidating day. Once again, Bank Nifty, if you look at it, 45,650 is going to be acting as a resistance. If that is broken, 45,900 is the next resistance. Down below, 45,380 is a good support. If that is broken by any chance, I would say this the Friday's low of 45,250 should be acting as a support. So this is the situation of Nifty and Bank Nifty. We have discussed the levels, and let's hope that it it consolidates as it is doing, and soon it breaks out from these levels. That would be a good indication for the investors. So that is all from my side. Thank you for watching, and have a very good night.